Hey guys, I'm gonna make this video in hopes that maybe it'll clear up some issues that some people have been having, stuff I've been seeing videos on, or just seeing posts on the socials about different things. It's kind of been weighing on me here lately just to put a video out on this stuff, just because it's I don't know, people are just kind of being hypocritical when you take different verses out of the Bible and change the context of them just to meet what your narrative is or what you feel is kind of wrong. So the first verse we're going to look at here is Leviticus 19:28. You should not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon your body. I am the Lord. Tattoos is what they're talking about. If you will read into Leviticus, they just come out of Egypt, the Jewish people, and God was basically making sure that they were not going to be like the Egyptians and all the things that they did in their lewd behavior and the way that they were behaving. God wanted to separate his people out so they would be different from the people they was with in Egypt. So this is a part of the Levitical Law. It does change after Jesus comes in. Okay, in Matthew 5:17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. Jesus basically came to fulfill the Levitical law that was in that previous time frame. So if the way I'm looking at it is, if you're believing in just certain things in Levitical law just because you're not like somebody with tattoos and you don't know their story, so you're automatically judging them, which it also says don't judge people. And let's put it this way. If you're pulling out certain things in Levitical law, you're basically don't believe in Jesus. Because Jesus says right here, he came to fulfill that law, so that law was no longer valid. There was going to be a new law. When Jesus came and died, his blood was there to cleanse our sins. In the Levitical law, people had to kill animals, bring the blood and the animal to the priest, and they made atonement for their sins to God. Jesus basically bridged that gap where you didn't have to do that anymore. So if you're wanting to live with these old laws, you're basically saying you don't believe Jesus came and died for you to fulfill this law. Let's go look at another verse. Okay, we're going to be looking at Romans 8:3-4. For what the law could not do, in that it was weak through the flesh, God sending his own Son in the likeness of sinful flesh, and for sin, condemned sin in the flesh, that the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit. Jesus came to fulfill this law. So all the Levitical law is no longer. There's all this new law now. Let's look at another verse here. Okay, Matthew 15:18 here. But those things which proceed out of your mouth come from the heart, that defile the man. For out of the heart proceeds evil thoughts, murders, adulterers, fornications, thefts, false witness, blasphemies. These are the things which defile a man. But to eat with unwashed hands defile not a man. Your outward appearance does not defile you. If that was the case, if you were injured and you were maimed or whatever, that would say you're defiled. Back in Levitical law, if you had a sore on you during the month for a woman, for the time that she was having her monthly thing, she was basically unclean. She had to be pushed aside. She was unclean. If you even touched the bed that she slept in, you were unclean. The old Levitical law was really strict on a lot of things. Jesus came, fulfilled that law, so we don't have to live this way anymore. If somebody is living now and they've got a ton of tattoos or whatever, piercings, whatever they are, you don't know that maybe God is using them for something now and they can't really change their outward appearance because it's something they did in their past. You got to look at their heart and what's in the inside of that person now. Look at Paul. Paul was literally killing Christians. Jesus come face to face with him and said, stop. And he made him blind. And he used Paul for great things. And I'm sure Paul didn't look that great on the outside because people recognized him right off the bat and say, isn't this the guy that used to kill Christians and now he's, speaking out for Christ? So hopefully this will kind of relieve you a little bit and kind of set some people free of some of the stuff they're thinking. Really dig deep in the Bible and start reading some of these old laws and way people had to live. And just thank God that he did send his son, that we don't have to live this way anymore. Because it was pretty rough. I mean, the different things that would consider you unclean and get you shunned from your people and get shunned from God was minor, it seems like. So you had to really walk the line back then. And you don't nearly have to do that now because the grace of God will save you with sending his son, Jesus, to die on that cross for you. So just some food for thought, and see you later. Hey, thanks for checking out the video. If you want to see more videos, just click over here and check them out. Also, please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this one. Share with your friends, like it, and remember to strive to be the person your dog already thinks you are. Until next time.